What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We've got plenty to get through, so before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, do subscribe. We're going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates from January 1st, just over 1 month away. You want to stay up to date first and fast on YouTube with all the latest Manchester City transfer news for the upcoming transfer window, then make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video, aiming for 300 likes, and most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Without further ado, let's crack on with this transfer update. We're going to start off with some contract news, and we've got the very latest on Pep Guardiola's new contract at Manchester City. Now, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed what David Ornstein has said, that the 3-year deal was agreed. It was expected to be announced within the next week or two, but it has already been announced by Manchester City. It is a 2-year extension to his current deal. His current deal expires in the summer of 2023. That's gone. The 2-year extension means Pep Guardiola stays until the summer of 2025, which is why I've been calling it a 3-year contract, because it's a 3-year contract. From now, it's 2022, and we've got Pep until 2025. It's an increase on his wage as well. £20 million per year is what it's taking to keep Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and that is not including any bonuses. £20 million per year. Digest that. Really take that in and think about it. £20 million per year. That's what it's taking to keep Pep at Manchester City, but I'm delighted that we have got Pep signed for a couple more years at Manchester City. Now, moving on to the out, we've got the latest on Kayky. Now, he's growing frustrated on his loan at Pacos de Ferreira over in Portugal, and he's angling for a return back to Manchester City in January and would like to head out on loan somewhere else. Now, Ojogo over in Portugal have said that Manchester City want to get his future sorted sooner rather than later. Kayky is a 19-year-old Brazilian winger. He's featured 8 times this season in Portugal. He started 25% of all games for Pacos de Ferreira. He's featured in 25% of all available minutes. Feels like it's a waste of a loan, so he wants to go somewhere else. This smells like he's going to be going out on loan to a club in the CFG. Where will it be? NEC Breda, Girona, Estac Troyes in France? That remains to be seen, but Kayky keen to return from Portugal to come back to Manchester City to head out somewhere else on loan to get more minutes somewhere else. Now, moving on to the ins, a couple of players Manchester City are not going to be signing. The first of them is Antonee Robinson of Fulham. Now, Manchester City have been linked in the past with him. He's a USA international. He was previously wanted by Manchester City for cover at left back. City felt that Fulham's asking price was too high, and Manchester City have decided to walk away. Now, Inter Milan are planning a move in January for Antonee Robinson, which is why this has come back into fruition into the headlines. Fulham are believed to be wanting somewhere between 15 to 20 million pounds from Inter Milan for Antonee Robinson, but Alan Nixon has confirmed that even with that asking price, Manchester City are not going to renew their interest in Antonee Robinson. Manchester City are not interested in signing Antonee Robinson anymore from Fulham. That ship has sailed. And another player that Manchester City are not going to be signing is Christopher Nkunku of RB Leipzig. Now, he's set to sign for Chelsea. It's going to be a €60 million deal at the bare minimum, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed. A medical has already been completed from September. We did report this back in September as well, and it is a pre-agreement, so he will not be joining Chelsea in January. Nkunku stays with RB Leipzig until the summer of 2023. This is Chelsea securing his signature before things start to happen there. So that's going to be a pre-agreement for the summer, not this upcoming January. So it does mean that Nkunku could have his transfer sorted to Chelsea, but will still face Manchester City when we come across RB Leipzig in the last 16 of the Champions League, as he'll still be an RB Leipzig player until the summer. It's just that he signed a pre-contract agreement with Chelsea worth €60 million going to RB Leipzig's bank balance. Now, the deal is believed to be close, Contracts just need to be signed. Fabrizio Romano said he's nearly ready to give it the here we go. He's just waiting for them signatures to be put on paper. Everything else is in place. So Nkunku is at some point soon going to be official as a Chelsea player, but that won't be until the summer of 2023. Now, the final story of this video comes in the form of an update on Rafael Leao. Now, we've not had many updates on Rafael Leao. However, the Manchester Evening News have been reporting that Manchester City's Chiefs have been having a really good look at the 23-year-old winger who is playing for AC Milan and also impressing over at the World Cup with Portugal as well. Now, Pep Guardiola signed his new contract at Manchester City, and as part of the agreement, he gets more of a say on transfers. Pep has told the Chiefs at City, including Kayky, he wants backing in the upcoming summer transfer window. He wants an attacking player to be brought in who can play out wide, and Rafael Leao is a player that Pep Guardiola would like at Manchester City. He's a player that he admires and a player that he likes. He's the player that he wants. Now, this is definitely something for me to keep my eyes and ears open for. I imagine Manchester City are going to have to put their negotiating hats on to get something sorted. He has a release clause of 150 million euros, which is obviously too expensive for Manchester City to be spending money on a player whose contract is up in 2024. So as long as Rafael Leao doesn't sign a new contract at AC Milan between now and the summer transfer window, then that means he's got 1 year left on his contract, which means that release clause, that price for him, will be negotiated down, because no player's worth 150 million euros when they've got just 1 year left on their contract. Now, it is believed that Rafael Leao is being seen by many clubs as a cheaper alternative to Kylian Mbappe. Now, Mbappe is elite, is prestigious, it's going to cost a lot in wage, it's going to cost a lot in a fee, so clubs are having a look elsewhere, including Liverpool, including Manchester City, including Real Madrid. Interest is very high in Rafael Leao. Manchester City are keen. Pep Guardiola wants Rafael Leao. We'll see what City can pull out of the bag. Bear in mind that City also having a look at central midfielders. City also having a look at fullbacks as well. I'm not expecting City to be that busy in January. They might have a look out there, put some feelers out and see what they can make happen. They could do what Chelsea have done, get a pre-agreement signed with somebody. We will see. But at the moment, pretty quiet on the January front, but in the summer, things are going to really hot up, and we know that City could be very busy looking at 3, maybe even 4 players, depending on who Manchester City let go. Ilkay Gundogan's contract situation we need to keep an eye on. Bernardo Silva continuously being linked with a move to Barcelona as well. If there's to be outgoings at City, then City's squad is shrinking, which means they need to make more additions. They could look towards the academy, they could look towards players for the future, but Leao, right now, player of interest at Manchester City, 23 years old, definitely the right kind of player City normally look for in the Portuguese national squad, so he can fit in well if Bernardo decides to stay. We've also got Ruben Diaz, João Cancelo for him to be able to adapt with as well, so that it makes sense. So we'll see if City do choose to go on that route with Rafael Leao, something I definitely will keep my eyes and ears open for. So there we go. That has been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave your thoughts as well of what you make of these transfers in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I'm going to keep you up to date with all things Manchester City transfer news related here on YouTube, so make sure you have subscribed to stay up to date first and fast with all the latest Manchester City transfer news here on YouTube. And I'll see you all again very soon for the next football and Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.